Hello everyone and welcome to a whole house clean with me today. As you can see, the house is a complete disaster. We spent the we spent the day before doing a makeover in my daughter's bedroom, so we kind of just neglected the rest of the house during that time. So in 24 hours the house has managed to get to a complete disaster. So I'm starting downstairs in the living room this time, just because the living room is probably the cleanest part of the house. Usually I would start upstairs and work my way down, because downstairs is usually the worst, but it was the other way around today, so I've started in the living room as it was the cleanest. I'm using antibacterial wipes, probably a lot more than I would usually, just because of obviously the current situation at the moment. So I'm using the wipes to wipe down the coffee table, and then also the console table and the TV unit. Using these Windowline wipes for the table, and they are so handy because it's just easy to grab out and wipe down a table, especially if you've got a glass table like I do. However, this time I don't know, if it's too sticky, the wipes don't do an as good job, and you have to use glass cleaner anyway. So it's good if it's just like in between meals, really quickly wipe, but if you want to do like a really thorough clean, glass cleaner is best. Definitely that time for me to clean under the sofa cushions, just because it really quickly gathers up with crumbs and bits, probably within the I mean, I probably did this last week, but it already looks a state, as you can see. So this is something I do have to do pretty often.
Feel the daylight on our skin. We are young, we feel everything. Yeah, it's starting to begin. Hear the words we were meant to sing. Close my eyes, I feel where we are, where we are. We can run all night till the dawn, till the dawn. We light it up like the stars. No more fear of hiding. Stay where we are. We're the ones. We can break this silence.
Please don't mind the mess in the garden. It does look really untidy, but the girls have been playing out there so much recently, so I just kind of leave it as it is. But to be fair, I should have done a little tidy up out there as well. I wanted to give you guys a close-up of how dirty the floor actually gets, because from the camera view up high you can't really see how bad it is, but it is so bad. It's just an absolute mess, and it gets like this so quickly. And I have to hoover the house, like obviously daily, or even maybe 2-3 times a day if I want it to be really, really clean all the time.
We can achieve. Are you starting to believe that tonight it was...
My Henry Hoover is so great, but I just feel like sometimes it's a bit it just takes ages to get out. Like if I want to just hoover up something really quick, like if the girls have maybe dropped some crisps on the floor or something and I just want to hoover that up, I think I would prefer to get like a little cordless hoover for that. So if anybody could recommend something to me, a good one that is, you know, affordable, then please let me know in the comments.
Where we are, we're the ones, we can break this silence. We can break this silence. We can break this silence.
To freshen up the sofas, I use this Dettol spray and wear. I think it's specifically designed for garments, however I think it will do exactly the same job on the sofa. It removes 99.9% of bacteria and it just has a really lovely fresh smell. Here we have a lovely clean living room. So I'm moving on to the hallway now. Obviously you can see there's a massive basket full of laundry, so I'm just bringing that upstairs and I'll get to that later. There's a few little bits and bobs that's still about from the makeover, so I was just getting all of that outside, like the televisions and stuff like that. Now onto the kitchen. Some of the dishes were already washed up by Ryan, so it's not as bad as I anticipated it to be, because he did do a bit of the washing. So I'm just drying up the washing that he did already and putting that away. Once I put all the dishes away, I thought I'd take the rubbish out and give the bin a really good clean, because it was starting to look really grubby. So to clean the bin, I'm just using some Flash. It's the traditional French soap fragrance. It has a nice fresh smell to it. I do really like it, so I'm just using that with anti-bac wipes. I'm using both. And then I'm just drying it over with a paper towel. Also, if you have a simple human bin, I would advise using the bin liners that are specifically designed for the bins. They have such a perfect fit and they are extremely strong. No matter how much you put in the bin, the handles never break. They're amazing. So now I'm just quickly washing up the dishes that were remaining, or probably some extra dishes that were from breakfast. Once I finished washing those, I just thought I'd dry them and put them away straight away. Then to clean out the sink, I use some Cif. Mine's nearly finished, but I use that, scrub out the sink, and then wipe it down with just a white cloth or towel or something, just to make it to make it really shine. So to countertops, I'm just using my Method cleaning spray. I used to have the what fragrance was it? Rhubarb fragrance, which smelled amazing, but it's finished and I haven't been out to buy more just yet, so I'm using the orange fragrance one, which is also nice and fresh, but it doesn't smell as good as the rhubarb scent. Run out of stainless steel cleaner, I just spray it with a bit of the Method spray, wipe it down, and then whatever streak marks are left, I just take a little bit of baby oil and like just a really small amount, and then just spread it all around the stainless steel, and it just takes off all the little smears or smudges and things like that. It's really good. I'm just giving the hallway a really good hoover. I don't know what it is about, I think maybe it could be the colour of the laminate that I chose, but it just shows up everything. It's just so annoying because it means that it has to be hoovered really often. So once I finished hoovering the kitchen, I did take a little lunch break with the girls and I took them for a little walk just because they can get a little bit bored in the house all day. So we go for a little walk. We've got a little footpath at the back of our house, which is really nice. There's not many people and we can walk down there and walk back. So that's what we did before I started upstairs. You may have noticed that I have changed my leggings. I noticed that there was a hole in the back of my grey leggings, or actually my daughter pointed out that there was a hole there. I noticed on the footage you can't actually see it, which is good, but yeah, it was there, so I changed them. The mess, yeah, it's an absolute mess in here. That is because most of the stuff that I took out of the girls' room when I was doing the makeover ended up in our room, so it is a mess, and yeah, I'm cleaning that up now. These chest of drawers, or this cupboard unit thing, seems to gather so much dust, so I have to give it a good wipe over all the time. literally running out of space in my wardrobe. I can't fit another thing in there, so I really think I need to do a clear out soon, so stay tuned for that video. Again, I tell you, it's the story of my life cleaning these mirrors, but I just wanted to show you this cloth that I got from Lakeland. It's like a silky sort of finish cloth, but it does such a great job in cleaning glass and mirrors. It just gives such a good shine with that. You don't even really need to use glass cleaner on it. You can just use water with this cloth. It's that good. So now I'm finally making up the bed. I would usually always make up the bed first, but today I thought I'd just try it a little bit different. So I've tidied up the room first, and then I thought now I'll make up the bed. So my duvet cover does not match my pillowcases because last night the girls spilt their drink on my bed probably about 3 times, and I changed the bed sheet 3 times. It was an absolute nightmare. So yeah, nothing is matching on the bed at the moment. And then finally onto this massive pile of washing. To be fair, a lot of it is duvet covers. As I said, I did change the duvet covers a couple of times last night, so most of it is duvet covers really. I quite like washing duvet covers because when it comes to folding everything up in the basket, it's like it's not that much because it's really just 3 sheets, but it looks like loads. But actually, saying that, is there a right way of folding duvet covers? I just feel like no matter how much I try to fold it, they're just never like fully, properly, neatly folded. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to fold it really neatly. So if anybody has any tips, please let me know.
Probably shouldn't say this, should keep it all inside, but maybe I'm just wasted enough to speak my mind. I've been wrestling with the darkness, searching for a light switch. Tell me, can you help me get through? I've been trying to find a reason, drowning in the deep end.
And now finally just hoovering up the bedroom. It always seems to get messy, just like the rest of the house.
I wanna feel like it's all brand new. I wanna feel everything you do. Show me how you do it. I can see the light that's in you.
And now finally a nice clean room. It's so satisfying to see your room clean and tidy. I just love a nice tidy bedroom.
Wrestling with the darkness, searching for a light switch. Tell me, can you help me get through?
Now on to the bathroom. The bathroom is an absolute mess. There's washing on the floor. That's actually a white load that I need to put in. But the sink, I don't know what Layla was doing. She's always mixing things up with, I don't know what she was doing there. But yeah, it was a mess and that needed to be cleaned. Apologies for cutting the top off here. I'm just putting away the toothbrushes and toothpaste and things, but yeah, I did cut it off a little bit there, and then obviously taking the rubbish out as well. To clean the tub again, I'm using the Flash liquid cleaner. I've only got a little bit left, so I'm going to pick up some more, but it's just got such a lovely smell. I always use it. I think they do a blue one as well, which smells just as nice.
Your eyes tell me when the truth is. How the hell do you not lose your mind? I've been wrestling with the darkness, searching for a light switch. Tell me, can you help me get through? Been trying to find a reason, drowning in the deep end. Can you tell me what I should do? I wanna feel high on a Sunday morning. I wanna feel like it's all brand new. I wanna feel strong when I feel like falling. I wanna feel everything you do.
I always dry over the sink just to make it look really nice and shiny. That Jo Malone candle is always there. It's really kind of just for decoration. Does anybody else do that? So now and then when I'm cleaning the bathroom, I will also use the antibacterial wipes to wipe down the bin and also the footstool that the girls stand on to brush their teeth and wash their hands and things. And then to mop the floor in here, I'm just spraying on that Flash French soap spray, because you can use it on floors as well. It's really good because you can use it on floors, countertops, tiles, anything. And finished. Fresh and clean. Right, now finally onto the girls' room. Yeah, as you can see, it's a mess. Obviously they play in here, so I expect it to be a mess every day. So I expect I'll need to tidy it every day. So here I am tidying up their room. Layla also has access to her wardrobe, so which means she can just get her own clothes, and she does change her clothing probably 3 times a day, and then she'll just throw her clothes on the floor. I like her to have the freedom of choosing her own clothes out of her wardrobe, but obviously it does come at an expense because I'm then tidying up clothes off the floor. As I mentioned, I did recently, yesterday, do a makeover in this bedroom, so if you want to check that out, I will leave the link in the description for you to go and see that. So I'm back with the anti-bac wipes again. So I'm just wiping down the girls' table just because they can sometimes eat little snacks on that table as well as play on it. So it does need to be cleaned really often. The girls' room is now nice and tidy. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.